Hello, hello, we are live, and I should probably think about moving my camera. There we go. Actually, as soon as we're forming the map. So I'm going to sit myself on the right today, I think. Pop me over there. And then I actually am just going to do something slightly different. I'm going to go to alerts. I'm actually just going to pop the reminders. Why does it never switch? It's weird. Okay, that's... I need to look into that. Top right, top left. There we go. Good. Anyway, how are we doing? Brave man, starting with redeems turned on. I'm not actually here, just sitting in the pool with my feet up, so you're safe today. I'm not here either. Yeah, no, I know. Well, starting with redeems turned on just because I can't stream for long today. So I need to be finished in an hour. So it's a shorter stream. Why am I lagging? Hey Dino, how you doing? Also, I love how it's turning nighttime. I literally just tried going to sleep, but then it wasn't nighttime at the time, so. How are we all doing? Levels are on, that's good. Chat. Oh, Wolfie, I'm so sorry. I'm in a safe zone, aren't I? Tell you what, for that, we're gonna do a manual one. How many was it? It was 2. There you go. There you go. I know it didn't really do much, but at least you got your skellies. See, that's the perfect use for my my little buttons. So 1.19 is out. Going to talk about it. Yes, actually, yes. That was on the plans for today. I want to talk about 1.19 and 1.20. So rumor is 1.20 is going to be, well, you know it's not going to be launched in November, but apparently rumor is it's going to be. That's the rumor. You know, it's probably not going to happen. But what I'm thinking is every 2 major versions, maybe we'll do like a soft reboot of the server. So when 1.20 launches, we'll start up a new world. We'll essentially restart. I say a soft reboot just because, I mean, I don't know, but maybe we'll keep inventories and stuff, and like you can bring. I know I said the same for the last time, like, oh, you can bring stuff with you, or we'll transfer points and stuff. But I think this time we'll actually make it so you can bring stuff with you, like locations and stuff. You'll have to rebuild bases. But where am I going, by the way? What am I doing? I'm supposed to be filling out the map. Yeah, we'll you know, so I'm thinking we'll do like a soft reboot where you bring inventory, you can bring your chests and stuff, you know. I can copy things over and whatnot, chest-wise. I mean, we're not talking builds. Just add a portal or something, maybe to the other one. Maybe we'll do that. Actually, we'll do that. Tell you what, we'll do that. We won't port chests over. We'll just do that. Shared inventory across the worlds. And I'm probably going to do the same when we launch 1.20. I'll probably also look into getting the old world back up. I've been meaning to do it for a while, but you know, you better do 7 backups to the leaderboard of my tombstone. Well, I'm thinking we'll leave the world, and tell you what, because the tombstone is like a thing, part of stream, we'll bring that over. The leaderboard, I guess, well, the leaderboard won't change because it's a leaderboard. And we're going to keep it on this world, on this server, separate world with a portal between them, or a command or something. Like, it's something to bring you between them. Right? What am I doing? I'm going for a boat. That's right. I was going to go back for a boat. That's what I wanted to do. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm thinking when 1.20 launches, probably won't be in November, but that seems to be the rumor that's going around. I don't know where that's come from. I've just seen it. But yeah, when 1.20 launches, yeah. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Anyway, so 2.0 dev notes are out. Going to talk about it. So I actually tuned in. So it was last night when I woke up. That's bad. I know someone's trying to catch me out. When I woke up last night, what's his face? Who's the guy? Sorted. That's the one. The guy who runs Windcraft. He was actually. Yeah, 1.20 November, I know, sounds impossible. Exactly, that's my thought. It's not going to be November, but that's the rumour. It's what I've heard. Yeah, we know it's not going to happen, but still. But Windcraft, the 2.0 dev notes for Windcraft. So I haven't seen the dev notes, but I did tuned into the stream yesterday when I woke up, and then I ended up going to bed not long after because, you know, I was tired. I was still tired. So literally not long after I sent that message on Discord, I think I watched like 20 minutes of Windcraft dev stream and then clocked out, shut down, went to bed. Got up really early this morning though, so I'm happy with that. Got a lot done today, so that's cool. Am I going the right way this time? I am. So I've got boat, got some pearls as well. We've got some more in the ender chest. I'm bringing my ender pouch with me. I could probably put more stuff in. Probably could have put more food in the bundle. Probably also should have put food in the ender chest, but oh well. Minecraft 2.0 actually. Yeah, no one said it was 1.20. Wait, did I say 1.20 or something? Minecraft. For a second, I was certain you meant Minecraft 1.20 without November. Yeah, 1.20. Yeah, Minecraft 1.20 without November, apparently. That's right, yeah. Well, I mean, you just... Oh, yeah, go on then, yeah. If you want to Discord me the changelog, we can check it out in a sec. Well, I say that. Yeah, we'll check it out in a sec. I feel relatively safe at the moment. Well, I say that, Dino's on. I feel kind of safe. But yeah, Minecraft 1.20 apparently is rumoured for November. A November release. We'll see, we'll see. I doubt it. I don't buy it at all. There's absolutely no way 1.0 would be November. Yeah, no, I don't buy it. In the slightest. But that's the rumoured release date. That's all we got to go off at the minute. Rumours on the internet. Maybe the snapshots. I mean, we just got 19. Yeah, no, that's what makes me think about, like, it's doubtful as well, because we just got 1.19. So, yeah. But whenever 1.20 drops, that's when we'll do a world, like a regen world. And what I'm thinking, I'm going to be honest, I might modify the Terralith data pack. So what modify is in, I might update it and remove the 500, well, the 1000 high world height thing, just because, like, I thought it'd be really cool for us to build like really high and go really low, but then there was the problem where, like, lava fills all air pockets below -54, so pretty much below -54 is useless. And then, like, the higher world height's great, but, like, we don't really tend to find many sky islands, and it's didn't quite work out how I was thinking it would. So probably when 1.20 drops and we change the world, probably going to revert back to the regular, just the regular world height, which should stop the world, the server should stop the server from chugging and requiring us to set up a chunk generator. So yay. Start the basic sky island, never finished it though. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, this is the thing. So I believe even without modifying the world height, like, we could leave it as a vanilla height and we could still have the sky island biome. It's just I was really hoping that I could, like, go up really high, like, you know, 200, well, yeah, 200 blocks in the sky, but, you know, like a ridiculous, you know, go up to 500 essentially in the sky with a base up there. But, like, I don't think I'm ever going to do it, to be honest. So, yeah, we'll see. Isn't 1.19 just 1.18a, where it's all promised content they didn't put in 1.18? Pretty much, yeah. I think, like, the big, yeah, like, to me, I think the big thing that they're adding on 1.19 is the Warden. That's the one. The Warden and the Deep Dark, with, like, the Shulk stuff, the Shulk Center and whatnot, Shulk sensors and stuff like that, which is just everything they promised in 1.17. I think. I'm pretty sure they promised it in 1.17. Pushed it back to 1.18, and then when 1.18 launched, it was just everything they promised in 1.17 in terms of the cave side of things. Why am I lagging? Without the warden and stuff, so yeah. So basically 1.19 is them playing catch up for everything they promised in 1.17, I think. That they couldn't deliver on 1.18. So also 1.19 has the mangrove and frogs and stuff, fireflies and birch forests. So this is the thing, so this is what I've heard. I could be entirely wrong. Like I said, this is rumoured. So I've heard, the rumours I've heard is that November's the release date for 1.20. We're going to have the updated birch forests, we're going to have fireflies, and there's the potential that we might get the other promised revamped biomes as well. But it's so much, I don't buy it. I don't think we'll get it all in 1.20, and I don't think we'll get 1.20 in November. I don't buy it, but we'll see. We'll see. Apparently November is when we're going to be hearing stuff anyway, because isn't I think I'm going to be honest. I think what it is people are under the assumption that 1.20 is going to launch with Minecon. You know. Anyway, but yeah, changelog was sent over to you. Buy it. It's not DLC. When I said I don't buy it, you know what that means. Come on. I don't buy it as in I don't believe it. I should probably think about sleeping. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. We will not get firefly, sadly. They were meant as the way to get frog lights, but they can't. They can be poisonous to some frogs, so they removed them. Interesting. So you don't think we'll get fireflies at all? So what do you mean they'll be poisonous to some? Where did they remember? I've just read it online, just various sources. There was an article that mentioned the article that I mentioned the fireflies mentioned about the fact that we might get all the old biomes, and then there's just like generally online YouTube comments and stuff, like just seems to be the date that's going around. November's the one that seems to be spread, and then there was the article that I read that rumored getting fireflies and potentially getting all the old biomes, which I don't know. Some fireflies are poisonous, sorry. Was that intentional? Was that intentional for some fireflies to be poisonous? Oh, I got my Arsenal script working. Arsenal script? Sorry, wait, are you telling me you got a hack for Arsenal? Okay. Why? They did not know about that. Oh, sorry, do you mean in real life? Do you mean in real life some fireflies are poisonous to frogs? And so they didn't realise that, and then they went back on it. Is that what you're saying? Because of that fact? If so, that's a bit of a weird reason to go back on it. It's just like it's a game. Like, yes, I meant IRL, but it's a game. Like, why would that? What? Creepers aren't real in real life, so why would cats scare creepers? You know, like I'm not following. It's the best-selling game. Yeah, but it's not for its realism. I don't know, I feel like they could have gotten away with that one. Creative license and whatnot, you know? That's way more influence than you'd think. Yeah, I mean, true, they do have an education edition, don't they? Which, if you haven't checked out the education edition, it is actually pretty fun. They got like elements and stuff in it, it's great. I played it on, what was it? I played it on the Xbox One, I think, like 3 years ago? It was pre-pandemic. It is good fun. There's a reason sharks aren't in the game and all hostile mobs and monsters. Why aren't sharks in the game? That'd be so cool though. Like fire with fire. Jesus Christ. Oh, yo, Vindex, I was playing Arsenal earlier actually, and I was doing so well, and then, like, literally the first game I joined, I came, I think, second. And, no, was it first? I think I might have come first because I got accusated or whatever it is. Like, someone accused me of hacking. Oh, they didn't accuse me of hacking, but I'm pretty sure it's because I came first. I read it as them accusing me. They were like, oh wow, hacks are coming out. And like, I assumed they meant me. Literally the next game, I'm on a team with someone and this guy just starts flying. And I'm like, oh, okay. I thought I meant me. I don't hack, I'm just, you know, I'm cracked. But I love that sense, like that feeling you get when people accuse you of hacking, but you're genuinely not hacking. Like people accuse you of it, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm that good. Oh, doesn't happen in most games. For some reason in Arsenal, I don't know. I just have those moments. Oh, I'm just screenshotting accusations now. I love it. But I'm just Sun. Well, Sun, you are a hacker. You are a hacker. Yeah. But I'm just Sun. Yeah. No, I just find it funny. Yeah, I'd be surprised if anyone said you hack. What? Why is that, Dino? Well, spiders are iffy, but they also attack when dark. Yeah, that's true, the spiders, yeah. Surprised if anyone said you hack. Why? Do you not think that... Have you seen me play Arsenal? I get proper cracked on that game. I have my moments, you know? I'm terrible at every other game. I'll admit that. Not surprised, to be fair. You pop off about 90% of the time. This is it. Like, I genuinely have no idea what it is. I'm terrible at all shooters. I'm terrible at Halo. I'm terrible at Call of Duty. I'm terrible at Battlefield. Arsenal. What? What? No, but I already know what it looked like. Oh, what if I hacked? I'm going to be honest with you. And Vindex can back me up on this based on my past with World of Warcraft. If I was going to hack, I wouldn't be subtle about it. Don't know, Vindex, if you remember way back. No, if you played. Oh, okay. If I played. Oh, you saw me playing. Right, okay. Yeah, Vindex, do you remember that? Back when we used to play on the private servers, and I had one of those, like, hack things that would, like, hook into your client. And it would enable fly mode and, you know, speed hacks and... The GM Islands, yeah, when we'd like go to the GM Islands, yeah. I remember once we joined it because we went through a few servers where I don't know, was you hacking as well, or was it just me? I know I did, I just don't remember if you did. But I remember we joined a few private servers. We were hopping between them, and there was this one where I think I convinced someone I was a GM. Do you remember that? I mean, it didn't work for long because I think eventually, like, you know, like half hour or whatever later, an actual GM banned me. But I'm pretty sure I managed to convince someone I was a genuine GM. Just flying around with speed hacks, it was great. Just a little toxicity. Also, I've never played that game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Vindex has picked up on that. I don't get toxic, but I can get a bit mouthy. I can get a bit, you know, a bit lippy. When I'm popping off, I can get a little bit lippy. I think last stream I did a bit of Arsenal on when I was like, somehow, like that was probably the best I've ever played. I did get a bit lippy that stream. I don't, you know, I don't get like bad. I don't badmouth people. It's just I get a bit loud. So it was in Dalaran, yeah. To be fair, I prefer Energy Assault over Arsenal. I don't know. Energy Assault, which one's that? Oh yeah, sorry, Dino. Yeah, sorry, Dino. I did see your message earlier when you sent that. Sorry. Yeah, so the custom enchantments, so they won't work. I'm not going to be porting over the Enchantments Plus data pack. We're not going to be doing that. I will keep Terra. I do intend to keep Terra for the 1.20 world. But I'm not going to be bringing back the old data packs for the old world. Instead, I believe I tested this on 1.18 when we started this server up. You know, a few months back, I said I'd move the old world over, and I did test to see how the data packs would work. And I'm pretty sure there's even a bow. I'm pretty sure there's even a bow on this world with those enchantments where we copied over LP's tower. That's in the middle of the ocean at the minute, floating above the ocean. I'm pretty sure that had the bow in it. I don't know, LP. I don't know if you're still here or if you sort of disappeared, but I'm pretty sure that had the bow in it. But it doesn't break things. It just doesn't work. Super OP bow. Yeah, the Super OP bow. That was a reward for completing the tower. It just doesn't work at all. Like the bow just, yeah. Like, as in the enchantments don't work. You see them in the enchantment list, or rather in the lore, I guess, because I think they're not like genuine enchantments. So yeah, that's the thing. I don't think they're genuine enchantments, as in like the data pack would add it as lore, and then the data pack would just check for each weapon or tool or armor you're wearing, whatever. It would check the lore of the item to see if it's got like this value in it, and if it does, apply the enchantment, right? So now they're just items with like coloured lore. That's all. So that's all it is, basically. So we don't have to worry about those. It's weird. But I won't be bringing that data pack back. I will, however, be keeping Terralith. I would still want to keep my old loot just to see what I had. Yeah, so the thing is, I'm not sure how we would do that. What I'm thinking is the old world, because that sort of like, because we essentially had a hard reboot on this world, I think for the old world it would be a separate inventory system, but between this world and the 1.20 world it would be the same, I'm thinking. Do you reckon that would work? Just because you wouldn't have, like, in order for you to keep the inventory you had on the old world, you wouldn't be able to have this inventory on that world, and that makes sense. Just dust off the server and let me put my stuff in a chest. Well, you say dust off the server. Do you mean the old world, do you? Like, as in the server the old world's on? If so, we're on it. It's literally this server. I just literally took the world. I made a backup of the world, then removed it off of the server and started fresh. So, yeah, I've got the world. I've got the backup of the world, but it's this server, so it's not like I can just load the world back up separately. I'd have to load it onto this server and then, yeah. But yeah. Anyway, Vindex, yeah, so the Future Star one. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't really a big fan of that one. I don't know, maybe it just didn't sit with me. I'm going to be honest, Energy Assault. What was the other one that we played? The one that was like, I think you said it was a tech release, tech demo or something, for their engine. You said it was the more sort of World War II styled one. That one was right, I didn't mind that. But Energy Assaulted, I just didn't enjoy it. Just notify me when you want to let me in. Yeah, I will. I will, Donna, don't worry. I'll make sure it's up on the Discord and everything. But yeah, I think that's the plan. We'll yeah. I don't know, maybe. Do you know what? No, screw it. Tell you what I'll do. This is what I'll do. I will load up the old server. Load up the old world with the unique... No, with this same inventory as this world. But what I'll do is I'll actually put all of the items from your inventory on that world into a chest, essentially. So then what you can do is you can go over to the old world with the same inventory as this world, and you can put the items in your inventory and bring them back to this world if you want. So you can keep all your custom enchant inventory that we had before, but obviously the enchants won't work. So basically, Dino, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up, I'm going to open up like the files of the world, pull out your inventory, stick them in a chest, in your base, whatever, you know, wherever you want me to put it in the old world. And then I'll load it onto this server with the shared inventory. So when you go over to it, your inventory will be empty, but what you had way back will be in a chest. So you haven't really lost anything. Oh, I'll also have to do the same with Ender Chest as well. Ender Chest will be the same. Is that... Oh, that's Pillager Outpost. Yeah. I'm liking this. Yeah, so you'll be able to keep everything you had before. Just know that the enchants won't work. That's all. That's all you need to know. Oh, one thing that... so this will be interesting, actually. I know one of the things that Enchant Plus added was the ability to raise the enchantments, what's it called? The vanilla, there you go, the vanilla enchantments. I think I had protection 10 and stuff on my old gear, so I'm not sure why that worked. Yeah, those will. So that's just it. The raised vanilla enchantments will work. Like, that, it will be protection 10. But, the custom enchantments won't. That's all. Right, so when I need to restart my level 1, so I just need to find a game I enjoy, to be fair, when I need to restart my level 1. Archer's first spell is now bomb, arrow bomb. Arrow bomb's explosion will deal some self-damage. Ooh. So why do you need to restart your level? Oh, I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You need to restart your level 1 because you're going to kill yourself otherwise. Yeah. Well, you know, that's why you started with a mage. Right, we're almost there. Almost to the map point. I love how, like, my plan for today was to do the map, and, like, I'm almost halfway through the stream and I haven't even reached where we're doing the map. Jesus. I thought about setting off early before stream, but then I thought, nah, tell you what, we'll start in the house and I'll make my way over there. It'll be quick. It would have been quicker for me to go through the ice pool. Jesus Christ. This is so slow. Mage's new level 1 of Meteor. Oh, I like that. Meteor, nice. Oh yeah, and Sniper is going to be so flipping cool. I think my favourite overall archetype is Acrobat. The movement just seems so fun. I need to look into it. Like, literally, the only exposure I've had to 1.20 is the very little information they had on their website like a week ago. I don't know if it's changed since, but like last time I checked it was like a week ago. And then like 20 minutes of that stream I caught yesterday. I've not had any more like interaction with any kind of content to do with 2.0. I think I just said 1.20 again. But Windcraft 2.0. I'm looking forward to the new quests. Well, the quest revamps. They've revamped their quest script system, haven't they? Which is really cool. This is not going to take me anywhere. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that. A lot of their animations look a lot cooler now as well. I say a lot of their animations. They showed a couple off on the stream that I saw. Probs won't play a normal account. Are you when you say you probs won't play a normal account? Do you mean you're going to do a level 1 account? Why am I pulling my bed out? It's not time yet. Does this biome make the skies look a bit yellow? It's cool. I like that. Yeah, it does. Oh, that's really cool. That's a cool little touch from this biome. The skies go yellow. It reminds me of Stone Talon Mountains from World of Warcraft. Yo, Vinex is going to do another level 1 early. I think so, yeah, Vinex, you're going to do another level 1. I might join you with it. I might make a new level 1 then. I know I've kind of already got my existing one, but, you know, I'm happy to start again. Speaking of professions and stuff, though, I decided I'm making it a series. Yeah, you keep saying that. You've said that so many times about, like, you know, about RuneScape and stuff. Are you actually going to make it a series? It's going to take forever, by the way. It's going to take you forever. All I'll say is I've been, well, yeah, I've been doing my Windcraft series for a year and 3 months. Yeah, a year and 3 months. Admittedly, I did take like a 4-month break from it. But, you know, 11 months actively, I guess. Maybe 10 months. 10 months actively. 10 months actively. And I'm still only like level 50 something. And that's me doing, like, you know, what I mean by that is, like, it's, you know, it's going to take you forever, basically. It's going to take you forever. Beta will be, so it's going to be starting a beta. Beta will be my first video. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Oh, yeah, because you're champion, so you can get onto the beta. Nice, nice. Oh, yeah, I just realised we're on the map. We're on the map. Okay, let's go. We're in this sick biome. I love it. But yeah, I might join you then. I'm not gonna make it a series thing. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna make it content. But I'm sure I'll do it on stream and stuff. But I'm not gonna make it a stream thing. You know, that I only do on stream or only do on a YouTube series. I'm not joking. I genuinely, that Shamora bot message freaked me out for a second then. I thought I saw something flicker on my Minecraft as well, and I was thinking, oh my god, what, someone just spawned in. But yeah, no, I think that could be cool. I'm looking forward to Windcraft 2.0. Windcraft should add a custom level 1 handicap that lets you do dungeons and quests. Do you know what they should? And actually, it's funny you say that. That's something that I'm pretty sure Vindex and I spoke to some of the content team about. Well, not like privately or anything, but like when some of the content team members were in our chats, I'm pretty sure we mentioned something about that. And I know for a fact that I spoke to a QA team member while they were in my chat, saying, "Can we open a line of dialogue? Can we have a chat with someone like who can make the decision on allowing level 1s to go into dungeon, like perform solo, like that kind of content? Maybe not solo, but just perform that kind of content, you know." I think I did mention solo at the time because I'm a solo player, but my point was that, oh, that's right, I said solo because of the requirement, I think, for raids to go into raids as well. Like I basically said, can we get a way of level 1s being able to do dungeons and raids, and can we also get raids be accessible by solo players as well? That was what I asked for. I don't know, but yeah, powders would be good, and no one, still to this day, no one's confirmed yet why. Solo raids can be its own thing. Yeah, so I mean, solo raids could be good. Yeah, so I mean, oh yeah, the solo raids wouldn't be part of the level 1 handicap. I just thought it would be a cool thing for them to add because I like playing solo. But no, yeah, I think the level 1 handicap challenge would be great. I think that'd be awesome. And like, especially if it's like a thing where it literally just doesn't give you XP. Like, you cannot gain XP. Like, you're literally locked. Literally, nobody knows where to pick code stops us getting it. Yeah, this is it. So no one could confirm, like no one on the content team or the QA team that we asked could confirm why level 1s can't get powders. Well, specifically, why anyone under level 9 can't get powders. Because that's where it is. The cutoff is level 9. Level 8 and below, you do not get any powders. Once you hit level 9, you suddenly start getting a ton of powders. And nobody could tell us why. All of the QA members that we asked were saying there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to. All of the content team were saying, hey, well, I mean, you should be able to. They're like, you know, they were all saying, oh, well, you know, the leveled chests, you should be able to get them from level 1 chests, you know, and the unleveled chests, you should be getting them anyway, because you can get them from level 1. We're like, no. No. What are you talking about? Level 9. No one could answer it. Oh, well. Maybe in 2.0 they would have cleaned that up, because I think 2.0 does feature a bit of revamping and stuff, so I think more like 4K chests. Exactly, this is it. I think I'm on about 4K total. And well, yeah, so I think I'm on about 4K total, and probably about 1.5K of those. I think I'm like 3,700 or whatever. And I think about 1.4, 1.5K is non-level 1. So the rest is level 1. The reason I know that is because I'm pretty sure I was on like 800 chests before I started the level 1, and then so yeah, I'm on like 3.7k now. But I know that a ton of the like a bunch of the chests I got on like the on my Thanatos on my YouTube profile. So, but what if instead of all the quests and stuff being open without any work and the challenge being, so what if instead of all the quests and stuff being open without any work and the challenge being getting there, it'd be based on your average profession level as well as the challenge being getting there. I'm not sure sorry, Dino, I'm not sure I'm following. What do you mean? So wait, Dino, are you saying that instead of combat level, your player's level, oh god, is the average of your profession level? Is that what you're saying? And you like, then the goal is to reach 106 or 132, sorry, or whatever it is, the max for professions. Like, you know, the goal is to get as high as you can, obviously, but you know, is that what you're saying? That could be cool. The level 1, yeah, like I guess it would be the profession challenge. It wouldn't be level 1 challenge in that sense. It would be the profession challenge where your combat level is just knocked out completely. You don't have a combat level, and it's entirely profession based. You know, like you can go around attacking things, but you've got like a base damage that you do and doesn't go any higher kind of thing. Well, other than what you wear, like your stats that you have, you know. It could be, but armor and weapons would still be locked because world combat. Yeah, so I mean, actually, going off of what Vindex said, the whole game just needs to scale your level. Yeah, what if the profession, this would be so cool if they put this in, the profession challenge. The level that displays at the bottom is the average of all your professions, and it is in no way at all, why did I go down here? Linked to your combat in any way. And so what that means is you have no combat level, which means you can equip everything and anything that you want. Literally, like you are not restricted by level at all, like combat level. How cool would that be? So like you could, in theory, pop into your bank, pull out your level 99 or level 100 mythic and use it straight off the bat on your brand new account. But the catch is that you don't have any stats other than what's on your items. Your items determine your stats. You know, as in you don't have your skill points, nothing like that. No, I mean, if you're level 1, mob should be level 1. No, I get what you, I got what you were saying, but I'm just saying I think it would be cool if that was it. But alternatively, yes, actually, how about that? Yeah. Mob should be level 1 and you wouldn't be able to equip mythics because the skill points. Oh yeah, true, there are stat requirements. Okay, what if instead of you just being able to equip your level 99 or 100 mythic or whatever, like your level X mythic, instead it scales down. Weapons and armor scales down. How about that? You know, you're on the profession challenge character, all of the stats scale down to match level 1 and then there's no requirement for, like, you know, dexterity and strength and stuff. There's no stat requirement, but the stats are all level 1 stats. You know, they've scaled down. How about that? Will that work, do you think? That could be interesting. They'll never go for it, but it'd be interesting. Oh, I've got 20 minutes. I love how, like, I poured myself a drink before I started streaming and I haven't touched it yet. I don't know if it's going to show on stream. That also means the IDs and damage would be way lowered. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so the IDs and damage would be way lowered. That's the point. The point is it would be level 1 stats, so you're not super OP. And then we would go with what Vindex says about the scaling. And I think that would apply, I'm going to be honest, as to not break the game as it is now for everyone else, I think the scaling would only apply... No, that wouldn't work. Shoot. I was going to say it would only apply to the profession challenge characters. But then... No, it would be possible. It would be possible. Because, I mean, World of Warcraft does it. World of Warcraft does it where, like, the mobs all scale to your level. But, like, it's done in a way that works for everyone. As in, if I am level 50 and you're level 10 and we both attack the same mob, that mob is level 10 for you but level 50 for me, and the stats are scaled correctly. As in, for me, the mob has like 50k health, for you the mob has 10k health, for example. But it still works, like, because your damage is proportional to the mob's health, and my damage is proportional to the mob's health, if that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, World of Warcraft pulls it off. I don't know how they do it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to do it. Clever stuff. But I think if Wingcraft was to put a similar system in place, they could essentially have it so that it's basically, instead of set damage health, it's percentage. Yeah, kind of. It's percentage based on... Yeah, it's basically percentage based on your level. Yeah. But yeah, so essentially, I think Wingcraft could pull that off. They could do that. then they can make it so that if you are doing a profession challenge, then all enemies are level 1 for you. I mean, with the exception of bosses, I guess. Bosses would have to be like raised up. If you're doing a dungeon, then sure, a boss might be 10 or something. I don't know. Like, they'll probably have to scale the bosses down to a certain point. But the point is that, you know, general mobs out and about are all level 1. Obviously, when you go to Molten Heights, the enemies there are going to have more health than in Ragni Woods, in the, you know, Nivla Forest or whatever it's called. Ragni Plains, Nivla Forest, that area. But, I mean, generally speaking, it won't be like, you know, the enemies in Nivla Woods have 5 health and then Molten Heights they have 2 million. It would be more like the ones in Molten Heights maybe have 100 or so, right? They're obviously going to be higher because it is a higher level area in general, like for the you know, for the non-scaled players. But so they are going to be harder mobs. I'm pretty sure. Oh, hey, isn't this where? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where I jumped off and LP made me levitate. I'm pretty sure this is where I was. Oh well. I don't know. I mean, I'm interested. I'm interested to see how it goes. How in the world? I'm gonna have to climb up that, aren't I? Ugh. I'm not gonna make that if I jump it, am I? I might make that. Did you just spawn a creeper on me? You're just making sure I'm not falling asleep, eh? Keeping me on my toes. But yeah, I mean, it should be interesting anyway with the 2.0 launch. I am quite looking forward to it. Next gonna get a new level 1 challenge going. That's cool. Jesus Christ, frying the life out of me. Jesus. Fighting me. Let's get rid of you. Let's try and get rid of you. Oh my god. Okay, I'm dead. If I survive this. Jesus. Oh my good lord. Absolutely like rolling me. Okay, okay. Oh, they're setting me on fire. Oh no, Jesus. What is that? Did an anvil just like hit me? I just realized the anvils don't do much now, do they? Now I'm wearing armor. I have weakness. Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh god, how are you still alive? No, he's not. Never mind. Oh! Okay, now you're dead. That witch is still alive. I don't like that the witch is still alive. Yeah, let's try and get back up. Oh my good lord! Jesus Christ! Right, I'm gonna try and get up here. Oh, thank god, a cave. Oh. Well, I tried. You tried very well. I almost died. You did almost get me. I went down to like 1.5 hearts. trying to see. Did I fill in this very, very top left? I think I did, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm going to assume that's filled in. I'm not going all the way over there. So why not again? Yeah, well, yeah. I think, I mean, LP typically tends to get me with the, he uses the effects. But I think did you use weakness? I don't know if that was one that was applied by enemies. Oh my god, what? Seriously, I've got to climb even more? I don't know if that was an enemy applied effect. But LP does like to use the effects, I'll say that. That was witches. Ah, okay. Yeah, he tends to go for blindness, heavy. What else? He goes blindness, heavy, and weakness, I think. No, he doesn't do weakness. I can't remember what else he uses. I know there's heavy. Might be poison. I think he poisoned me. Heavy, yeah, or slow, or whatever it's called. Heavy, slow, that thing. Slowness, yeah. Slowness, yeah, that one. Also known as heavy. Probably not actually, but oh well. Huh. Oh. Right, we have gotten very little of this this map done. Jesus. No, literally nobody calls it heavy. I call it heavy. Vindex, you call it heavy, don't you? Please? Literally everyone calls it heavy. Dino, I think you just don't know what you're talking about. Slowness, yes, slowness. Point proven. Oh. Yeah, no, slowness, whatever it is, whatever it's called. That thing. I think he gets me with that. Oh, now I've got to go all the way down there. Ugh. I just climbed a mountain, now I've got to go all the way down. Cow. Cows. Moo you too. I get called in swiftness speed, but heavy. Come on. Well, why wouldn't it be called heavy? It's called heavy in a lot of other games when you slow down. Didn't it used to be called heavy? I swear it used to be called heavy. If it would be heavy, you'd drop farther. Drop faster. Yeah. Also, I get called in swiftness speed. Is it actually swiftness? I thought it was speed. I genuinely thought it was speed. Oops. Oh. Next, you'll be telling me it's not night vision. I think it's both. Oh, okay. Probably changed it. Also, yeah, you got feather falling. You got a feather falling enchant. You don't fall slower with feather falling enchant, do you? So just because something's called something doesn't mean you're gonna get that effect. Alright, here we go. You do a slow falling potion. Yeah, you do a slow falling potion, but not feather falling enchant. The feather falling enchant, you don't get that, do you? Foxes! Yo, foxes, hey! Feather falling means a graceful fall, not a slow one. Yeah, but if you think about it, feathers fall slowly, you know? Oh, that is a hole. Oh my good lord, that's a big hole. I like that hole. Ow. Well, not always. They can fall quite quickly if they face down. Okay. I guess. But then by that logic, you could say, well, something heavy doesn't necessarily have to fall really fast. If it's got, like, a large surface area, it might fall quite slowly. Oh, shoot. Why am I not wearing leather? Didn't bring leather out with me. Why? Yeah, something heavy could fall really slowly just by having a large surface area. How am I going to get around this? It's terrible. Also, I just realised the effect logo of so falling is 3 feathers. Well, there you go. And what is the and can you tell me what's the effect logo of slowness? Isn't it like a ball and chain? Hang on, let me just check that one. Yeah, it's a ball and chain, which are typically heavy. An iron ball on the chain, exactly. Aren't they typically heavy? You know? Right. This is a horrible mountain. Does not prove your point. I don't know, I feel like it does, you know? Don't you think they're pretty heavy? I think they're pretty heavy. Right. I'm heading out exhausted. If you're game for some Arsenal tomorrow to kick back and chill, just diss me whenever. Sounds like a plan. I probably will play Arsenal tomorrow, yeah. Dude, yes. Don't know, is this what you're going to say iron balls aren't heavy? Can confirm iron balls are not heavy. Yeah, that's why they didn't use them for cannonballs. You're walking around with a material that is diamond reinforced with a metallic metal forge in literal hell. Yeah. So? What's your point? I confirm iron balls are not heavy, but blue ones are lovely. Amazing. Well done, Vindex. Absolutely hilarious. Steve can carry a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's true. But, still, it's pretty heavy. You got to admit, when the slowness effect's turned on. A single iron ball should not affect him. Yeah. True. But then you would also assume that 3 feathers wouldn't slow you down. He can run with full gold and iron armor. Yeah. By that logic, 3 feathers shouldn't slow him down when he falls. I love how we got into this because I called slowness heavy. But what if you're riding on those feathers? Wow, yeah, well. True. I would expect to crush them. It also feels like a molten gold poured over an apple. That's true. Yeah, that is true. Steve does eat gold. He also eats golden carrots as well. which is interesting. Not really something I would choose to diet with, but hey, Steve's built different. Or rather, you're you're using them as a makeshift elytra. How big are these feathers? Steve built different. Exactly, yeah. Steve's built different. That is exactly it. You know, I like steak. Steve likes gold apples. He's just built different. Okay, am I gonna survive this? Probably not. Oh my god, I am. Jesus. That was good. Right. I literally have 5 minutes, so what I'm thinking, because I do actually want to have a look over these patch notes that Vindex sent me, so I'm going to probably load those up in a sec. And, like, turn the torture off. And I'm going to stop off at landmass, just over here. We'll turn torture off and check out the patch notes. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll finish off this corner, this bottom left corner. I think if I'm being honest, I'm probably going to start filling these maps in off stream because like there's a lot of map, like a lot, you know. We have 4 maps to do, and this is the second one. Like we barely completed the first one last time. A bit cray-cray. But hey, an hour of torture without dying netted me some inventory time. Keep inventory time, so I'm happy with that. Right, so that's got to like filled out that bottom corner. Yes, HTTP active false. Let's see, 18 minutes. I think I started at 6, so I gained 12 minutes. Slowness is the opposite of speed in the game, being made from the previous plus a corruptor. Therefore, it can't be called heavy. I don't know. I feel... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like... I don't have a good comeback for that. I don't have a... Yeah, sure. You don't call speed light. I do actually. That's what it's called in the plugin. It's called light. I kid. Yeah, no, I get your logic. I get what you're saying. Fair enough. You win. I'll stop calling it heavy on stream. It's just a... I don't know. It's just habit for me. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Index. 2.0 Spellbound changelog. I'm going to pull this over to the main screen. And then pull the screen back up. Right, I know you guys can't really see this, so give me 2 seconds. No, are we not? Oh, it's because I'm an idiot. Did I just do something on? It all seems fine. I don't know. Right, give me 2 secs. I'm just gonna go over here. If I do, well, you're gonna see chat, I think, when I do this. But oh, there we go. Sweet. Cool. 2.0 spellbound change. Let me just. I'm just going to close. No, don't do that, please. There we go. Close that. Right. Hello, everyone. We're bringing you a new major update called Windcraft 2.0 Spellbound. Oh, I can't. It won't even open up the image. Jesus Christ. So quite massive. Changing. It is quite massive. Changing some fundamentals not touched into the Gavel expansion and beyond. First, check out the trailer for it if you haven't already. It's only 2 minutes long and we'll explain what we're doing. Yeah. Tell you what. Probably a little bit loud. There we go, that's a bit better. Does me winning mean I can get 100 million bucks every time I catch you calling it heavy? No. Absolutely not. Although I do owe you, I do actually owe you moon. I owe you moonbucks. I think I owe you 3,500. So. Okay. Yeah, no, I know. I got it for the originals like years ago. I've actually cancelled it. I cancelled it this month. So I've only got like 2 weeks left of it. With all the drama that's been happening, I decided to cancel it. Look how sick that looks. The nameless anomaly. And then anemone. Does look cool. I love how they say bug fixes at the end. Look, I mean, how cool is that? The custom models they've got. Proper sick. Spellbound, nice. There we go, cool. Alright, so yeah. Capitalization failed, yeah. Imagine burning, yeah, so, yeah, I've cancelled that, but yeah. Sharpshooter's so cool. That was the acrobat there doing wall jumps. Windcraft is a perfect game with no bugs. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Changelog will appear relatively small compared to previous major updates, but it's because the majority of our time was spent working on new abilities, and there are too many to show them all here. You can see a bunch of them on the VOD of the 2.0 live stream here. That's what I was watching yesterday. Ability tree 2.0 introduces the ability tree. Each class has a collection of about 70 plus unique upgrades connected together into a single tree. Abilities are displayed through the multiple colored tiers: white, yellow, pink, and red. White abilities tend to be minor upgrades, whereas red abilities are very strong and often help define the archetype. Okay. So it said so. Of course he. No, of course he did. Yeah. Let me get the music going again, just for a couple minutes. You must spend ability points. You gain by leveling to unlock them. Abilities cost 1 or 2 AP each. They also sometimes have an archetype requirement. Archetype. Meaning you can only unlock them if you've already unlocked other upgrades of that same archetype before. Okay, so classes now come with 3 archetypes each. Since abilities are all on a single tree, it also means you can sometimes mix and match multiple archetypes if you wish to do so, keeping in mind that not all abilities work with each other and you won't have a full freedom to pick everything you'd like at all times. Okay, so warrior. Fallen. So Fallens can deal massive damage and become stronger when attacked. The main gimmick of this archetype is the corrupted system. While corrupted, you cannot heal, but each percent of your health you lose makes you stronger and lets you use powered up abilities. Battle monks. So battle monks are swift holy warriors who excel at close combat. They're the most mobile of the warrior archetypes and can deal a ton of hits rapidly. In a way, they are somewhat of a hybrid of warrior and assassin. Paladin. Paladins can endure huge hits and support allies. They are unmovable brick walls and incredibly resilient. By far the toughest archetype out of all classes. They contemplate calling the red rune the Sus rune. Oh, pronounced Seuss. Really? Why Seuss? Interesting. Archer. Bolt Slinger. Bolt Slingers deals massive amounts of hits and excel at close range. They're all about arrow spam and getting in their enemies' faces to unleash a torrent of damage. Quite risky at times. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooters excel at aiming and can deal brutal hits. They deal damage at incredible distances and become stronger when they don't miss, building up focus for additional damage. Trapper. Trappers can place exploding traps and use beasts. They specialize in controlling large areas and creating mayhem from safe distance. Look at the room up close. Oh. Okay. Yeah, looks pretty sus. See, 1 sec. Let me just do something over here. I was a bit worried about turn night time. Here we go. Mage. Riftwalker. Riftwalkers bend time and become stronger as fights drag on. I like the sound of that. While very mobile, their main gimmick is the winded status effect. As you fight, enemies will receive more and more winded, which will increase your damage to insane levels. Lightbender. Lightbenders support allies and become stronger as they heal. Even with a lack of friends, you can summon your own orbs, which can be healed and let you scale your damage on your own. Very independent. Arcanist. Arcanists cause destructive damage and chaos. They can save up mana and unleash it in a torrent of high damaging abilities. With enough skill, you can end up in an endless loop of spell spam that both enemies and yourself will struggle to control. Interesting. I quite like the sound of both Riftwalker and Lightbender, to be honest. Oh yeah, they call the Archetype Arcanists, but we all know they're actually Arsonists. I don't know. I mean, they all sound cool, but I kind of like the sound of Lightbender and Riftwalker more. I don't know. Like, I like the fact that Riftwalker damage increases throughout the fight, and Lightbender, I don't know. Like, the fact that you can summon all sounds cool. Assassin, Shade Stepper. Shade Steppers hide themselves and deal devastating damage at the right time. They're all about stacking huge damage boosts and one-shotting enemies with surprise strikes. Okay. Fair enough. Trickster. Tricksters summon clones and confuse enemies with various tricks. That sounds pretty cool. They excel at crowd control and managing large groups of enemies. I like the sound of that one. Acrobat. Acrobats are agile and combo-heavy fighters. They generally spend more time in the air than on the ground. Oh, yeah. When I entered that 2.0 stream yesterday, literally they were talking about Assassin, and I think it might have been an attack that they were talking about where you do insane damage when you're up in the air or something. Yeah. Did you know anyone can make their tongue get superpowers? Oh god, how? No, and then how? Right, Shaman, Summoner. Summoners use totems and summons to overwhelm enemies. They can stay at a safe distance and buff their minions to deal great damage. Okay. Interesting, I quite like the sound of that. Ritualist. Ritualists create miracles through hymns and dances. Their main gimmick is the mask system, where they can switch between 3 different states on the fly with different buffs and abilities. Not sure I like the sound of that one. Acolytes. Acolytes sacrifice their own health to support others and deal damage. Build up your blood pool and use it to enhance your abilities. Nah. I'm not for that. Sacrificing health. Nah. Summoner. Sounds interesting. I'm not sold on it though. I'm genuinely not sold on it. You bite it real hard and it will become Thor. Oh. That took me a second. That's good. Well done. GG. Right, base spell changes. We've made tons of changes to the existing spells as well. It may look like we just copy pasted them to the new system, but they are in fact fully recoded. Almost every spell will feel ever so slightly differently because of that. But here's a list of the changes we think are the most important. Right, War Scream now pulls enemies instead of pushing them. Uppercut's vertical velocity has been greatly reduced. Charge will not send you vertically before launching you horizontally anymore. You'll see better when you try it. Okay. Archer. Archer's first spell is now Arrow Bomb. Arrow Bomb's explosion will now deal some self-damage. That's what you were saying, Vindex. Arrow Storm now has recoil and spread. Other abilities reduce this effect or nullify it. Escape will not slow down your fall anymore. Ooh. Escape can now be cast mid-air, but you must land to be able to cast it again. Oh, okay, no, I see. So you can cast it when you jump off of something or you jump, but you have to then land to be able to use it. Yeah, that makes sense. Mage's first spell is now Meteor. Heal is not instant anymore and takes about a second to do its full amount. Teleport now has much more leeway and will rarely prevent you from teleporting during normal gameplay. Also, it's just occurred to me, the fact that Mage's first spell is Meteor means no more self-heals. That's a level 1. Uh-oh. Ham is great, but if you start it up with an S and finish it with an N, that would be a shame. Finish it with an N. An S. Start with an S. Right. Start with an S. Finish it with an E. Yeah. What has 4 letters but has 3? Yes, nothing starts with N and ends with a G. Nothing starts with an N and ends with a G. Oh! I hate you guys so much. I hate you guys. Assassin's Vanish spell has been replaced with Dash. You can unlock the Vanish upgrade later on your tree. Dash functions the same way as Vanish did before, but only without the invisibility aspect. They were talking about that on the stream as well. Dash's vertical momentum can only be cast once, and you must touch the ground to reset it. Vanish now has a cooldown. How have you puzzled this guy? I have no idea. Literally 1 IQ. I know, it's such a 1 IQ joke. Nothing starts with an N and ends with a G. And it's got me thinking, like, what starts with an N and ends with the G? Yeah. There. Anyway, Shaman. Aura's area of effect is now a sphere instead of a circle. This makes it much easier to hit enemies that are above or under your totem. Uproot now pushes mobs away by default instead of pulling. You can hold shift to pull instead. Right, okay. Okay, you can hold shift. I was going to say, isn't Uproot the one that, yeah, pulls and closes? I kind of like that. I don't have to hold shift. Hopefully there's a setting that lets you flip it. Probably not, though. Geology rocks, but geography is where it's at. Love it. Yeah, that's great. That's a good one. Nice one. Uproot will now knock back mobs even if you don't hit them directly. Okay. Aura's enclosure upgrade has been removed. Okay, sure. Oh, it's an area, it's a sphere. Okay, cool. Right, that's fine. Again, these are the only big changes we think that matter more. Okay, Be some rough edges during beta, but we hope you'll notice the care and polish we put into the execution. Okay, damage system and combat changes. Right. We recoded the entire damage system and made a few miscellaneous changes. This recode took a fair bit of effort, a whole month plus in fact, but we now have a much more clean and robust system that is easier to work with. Rest assured, the system is entirely different underneath the hood, even if it appears to function the same as before. Yeah, if it took them a whole month plus to recode the entire damage system, then yeah, they've recoded the entire damage system. That's a lot of time to spend on one system. I'd say that. It kind of is, yeah. Unless, well... yeah. Rest assured the system is entirely different than its function same as before. This section may be partially confusing for some because of this, I'll be placing more complex stuff into a spoiler. Feel free to skip it if you don't care about the damage system formula. I care. Spell damage conversion now applies to all of your damage types. In 1.20 and earlier, it used to only apply to neutral damage. So, for example, if your weapon deals 50 water damage and you cast a spell that has 100% neutral and 50% damage, you end up dealing 50 water damage plus 25% fire damage. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, sure. Oh, sorry, that's how it is now. Never mind. I was going to say that's not how it worked, was it? Check the memes channel for a picture of Sun. Oh, God. I've already seen all this. I'm going to go, all right, Diana, you take it easy. Spell damage conversion is also not a conversion anymore, but simply adds damage directly. Oh, previously 20% water conversion on the spell meant it would take away 20% of your damage and transform it into water. In 2.0, it simply adds 20% more water damage. This changes to make spell damage easier to understand. I like that. There is now a third damage type bonus, a bonus type only found in the ability trees called additive damage. It is added as pure damage not affected by your spell attack speed modifier before item bonuses kick in. Contrary to raw, it is not modified by your spell damage multiplier. This means that fast attack abilities are more affected by it. Raw damage is now added proportionally to all of your damage type. Previously, it used to add the damage as a flat neutral damage. In 2.0, it would be spread to all neutral plus elemental damage you deal. So, for example, if you deal 50 neutral damage and 100 water damage, and you have 60 raw damage, you end up dealing 70 neutral damage and 140 water damage. Okay. Right, 20 plus 40. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. It gets dished out proportionally. Oh, it even says that. It's added proportionally. Yeah. Okay, cool. We've added new elemental only raw damage as well, so they aren't used on any item yet, but may in the future. These raw damages only get added if you deal that particular elemental damage as your base damage. So, for example, if you deal 50 damage and have plus 10 water raw damage, nothing will happen. But if you cast a water spell, the plus 10 damage will get applied. These last two changes show how raw damage was meant to work since Gamble, but the system wasn't flexible enough to allow it. Now both percentage and raw damage work in a similar manner while playing normally. You may feel like mobs' elemental defenses and weaknesses matter more than they used to. Nice. I'm heading out to talk tomorrow. No worries, you take it easy. So mana steal and life steal are not triggered by random chance anymore. On every main attack you you deal, the amount they give is reduced or increased based on your attack speed or your attack amount. This change makes them feel a lot more consistent. Just check. Oh, good. Warrior's base resistance went from 120 to 100%. New abilities on this tree can increase up to 110. Oh, that's a rip. Mobs will now knock back you when dealing damage. Okay, mobs will avoid getting into your face when attacking, making it easier to see while fighting. Good. Mobs will jump around randomly less often. That's good as well. The compass menu damage calculation will now show accurate damage values. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was always dodgy because if your damage was on your weapon and you went to your compass, you would switch out of the weapon. It was a bit hard to figure that out, essentially. You'd have to add on your weapon stats manually. Fixed the bug where multiple spells had a square-shaped area of effect instead of a circle. Not bad. Right, I'm just going to check the game. What's the wrong one? That one here. There we go. Right. Check this out again. Okay, so that's cool. That's pretty cool. Skill changes. Intelligence will not reduce spell cost anymore. It will instead increase your maximum mana and increase your base mana regen. In a way, this is effectively a nerf to intelligence. However, with the addition of new abilities that charge your mana or use your mana for various new things, the nerf may not end up being as dramatic as it originally appears. Okay. Defense scaling has been reduced. The cap went from roughly 80% to 70%. Agility will not fully nullify damage when triggered anymore. Instead, it will deal 10% of damage to you and deal no knockback. Okay. It's scaling slightly higher than defense, but they are both effectively equal. The defense and agility changes were implemented to account for the greater survivability that certain abilities give and improved balancing. These changes will be noticeable at higher levels. Okay. Yeah, I've seen this new improved character menu. That looks really cool. Other combat changes. Fixed. Updated the character info menu. Fixed the bug where damage info shared in the character info menu is inaccurate. Damage holograms will now bounce up and down instead of staying static. Hologram will ramp up on a single hologram instead of spawning a million of them for fast attacking spells. Critical hit holograms will now be bolded. Fire damage holograms are now easy to tell apart from neutral damage. Poison damage holograms now have their own colour and icon. New holograms will spawn when you dodge attacks and more. Items dropped from mobs will now spread in all directions with coloured particle trail based on their rarity. That's... Oh yeah, no, I did see that. That looks really cool. Improved pet AI. They'll try and say out your vision when following you. Ah, that's good. That's one of the things that really bugged me. Mobs will now try and attack you even if you hit them outside of their vision range. Oh, okay. Now I'll let Imexi and Lumia tell you a bit about the upcoming quest and raid we've prepared. Quest, right. Not green this time. It's me, Imexi. Minor improvements, murder mystery, cool. Flight and distress, bigger picture, from the bottom, canyon guides, the lost, beyond the grave, end of the dojo, fantastic voice, 1,000 meters under, recipe for disaster, and royal trials. Nice. Major reworks. The ultimate weapon, level 75. I haven't done that yet. Hunger of Gertz, part 1. Haven't done it. Purple and blue. Haven't done that. Hunger of Gertz, part 2. No. Corner delivery. Haven't done it. General's order. Doesn't ring a bell. The Thanos depository. I remember seeing that on my map, I think, but I haven't done it or whatever. Something similar to that. Emerald's Jews. I've heard of that one. Canary Calls. Haven't heard of that. Cal Fusion. No clue. New quest. All roads to peace. Interesting. Is the Orc War final ending or will it just get worse? Okay. Hollow Serenity. A horror story surrounding the Kanda Forest Manor and its inhabitants. Aldori Secret Part 2. The elves of Aldori have remained immortal for as long as time can tell. But why is that? Join an energetic elf named Olon in his quest to unravel Aldori's most well-guarded mystery. And then the breaking point. The Colossus has always kept its watchful eye upon the Canyon of the Lost. But what would happen if it were to suddenly malfunction? Remove quest. Belly of the Beast and the Fortune Teller. New raid. Okay. Nameless Anomaly. 105. Jesus. As the fourth raid added to win, I felt the raid had to stand out in order to be justified. A lot of time was spent using our new scripting features to take room concepts like hold and gather from our other raids and giving them more depth, okay, as well as developing entirely unique raid rooms. Like a huge capture the flag type room. Interesting, okay. The raid boss in particular is my favourite boss I've ever worked on, and I've worked on quite a lot. The new scripting features let us go wild with custom spells, without being limited to a stationary boss or a static room. It does look cool. Galleon's Graveyard. Ah, yeah, so I've heard about this. I'm aware of this. We've reworked the old Galleon's Graveyard dungeon into a completely new and improved version. You'll surely notice the power of our new scripting tools that people made sure to use to their fullest. Yes, I've heard about this one. And then there's a bunch of other thingies. Yeah, a bunch of other like thing changes. Hero beta, right, we'll be having a hero beta for the update. Anyone with hero or champion rank will be able to test the update at beta.wingcraft.com once it goes live. We plan to open it somewhere around June 18th to 19th. Oh, keep in mind this may get delayed. We'll keep you all updated on Twitter and Discord if so. Expect bugs, crashes, and issues during the beta. We also expect the abilities to be extremely strong to start with. Once we have a better idea of the added power creep, we may do a blanket buff to all mobs to balance it out. Do not expect a fully balanced game even after the update is out. The goal is to get each archetype into a usable and fun state. Even if not all will be equally powerful. We often hear people tell us to keep beta going for a few additional months to iron out more issues, but unfortunately it is rarely feasible. The effectiveness of beta goes down exponentially as time passes. The majority of the feedback and bug reports are from the first week, and generally a month is the best testing range for this type of update. Taking that into account, we'll start the beta with only 2 classes, Warrior and Archer. Ugh. The others will get added progressively with patches. Okay, looks like I'm playing a Warrior. Worry not, we'll keep updating and tweaking things after the update is out. The new ability system we have makes it much easier for us to update abilities. Please write your feedback in the beta section. We read literally everything you guys put there. Awesome. Sweet. Well, I'll definitely be playing on the beta as a Warrior, by the sounds of it. Vindex doesn't reckon he'll be playing an Archer, he'll be playing a Warrior as well. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, yes, this is actually where I'm going to be calling him. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Let me just tell you what, just so I don't forget to do this next time. There we go. Yes, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do appreciate it. I'll be live again on Wednesday next week. Still not sure what we're doing. I haven't really figured out a good plan for Wednesdays. Wednesdays are very much in the air, like up in the air at the minute as to what we do. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I'll figure it out, I'm sure. But it might very well be the kind of thing where I kind of figure it out 5 minutes before I go live. Like I did with this Wednesday just gone, where I played Roblox. I literally, like 5 minutes before I went live, I was like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll see what I'm playing on Wednesday when the time comes. Until then, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. It'll be 7 PM UK time.